Okay, this is Unit 5 Review, Inequalities, Sample Problems, Part 3. With this section, you're given one part of a puzzle, and it's your task to be able to move back and forth, going from inequality to number line and interval, or from the number line to the other two, and vice versa, as we see. So I've got 3 examples here of what we've done. So the key on this is to find the minimum and the maximum, and then put them where they belong on the number line. So let's go with number 4 first. We're going to identify the minimum. Here is number 4. The maximum is 9, and the middle is x. So on the number line, I'll choose a spot. I'm going to choose lower down to do my 4 because I want enough space that I can count up to 9. And then I notice that this symbol is closed, so I make this symbol closed. Then I look at the next symbol, which is open. I just have that in mind, and I'm going to the maximum of 9. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here's my 9. And I remember that I saw that it was open, so I leave it as an open circle with 9 being here. Then we'll notice that x is in the middle, so x can be anywhere in the middle of this line. Now remember what this means, that x could be 4 because it's less than or equal to, but it could not be 9. It could be incredibly close to 9, but it can't be 9. Then we move from the number line to the interval. We've already established the minimum, which is 4, the maximum, which is 9, and then we look at whether these are open and closed. So the one by the 4 is closed. That means it includes 4. And the 9 is open, so we do a parentheses representing open. Number 5 works very similar, except now we're going from a number line. So we're going to, let's see, I've got to convert this number here to an infinity. We also notice that it's going towards the negative direction. Then we have to identify what the value is here. So it's -5, -4, so this would be a -3. That works out going all the way up here. Yeah, okay, so -3, -2, -1, 0. Yeah, it fits the graph, so I did that correctly. And then we notice that x is going to be somewhere in the middle. Okay, so if we look at the inequality, we read it from x's perspective, saying that x is less than or equal to -3. Using the closed symbol, that means that it includes the -3. Okay, then we look at the interval. And in the interval, we just take the minimum, which is -infinity, then the maximum, -3. Look and see if they're open. The arrow is always open. And the -3, it's a solid dot, so it's going to be closed. The last example says that the minimum is 3, the maximum is infinity. So the minimum being 3, and it looks like it's got, well, let's see, we'll go ahead and mark it. So here's 3, and we'll do a circle here. It looks like we're using a closed symbol next to the 3, so that's going to be solid. And then it goes to infinity, which is our arrow. And so we're going to go towards infinity. Okay, now going from the number line to the inequality, we'll now go for it. X is going to be on this side, so read it from x's perspective. X is it bigger than 3? Yeah, it's on the right side, so it's bigger. X is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so those are the examples for part 3.